offensive lineman Taylor Lewan here on the show. What's up, Taylor?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Oh, come on now. Let's talk about this, Taylor. Yep. What do we talk about first? Football or the tall boys that you're slinging back at the Preds game? What do we go first?
You know what? My favorite topic is they're both. They're both top two, so it's whatever you want.
Well, it's dealer's choice. All right, so here I am settling into the Western Conference Finals, seeing the Nashville Predators out there, and then you with the offensive line and Mariota opening up a bunch of tall boys and just, like chugging them, throwing them back. I mean,
taking them down, man. What are sporting events for without a couple of big beers for the boys? You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't.
What it's all about. It was a really cool situation because, they have the thing about living in Nashville is you got all these celebrities, these country singers, people from all over the place come and live here, and it's such a unique place. And then for us to go up there and they have, hey, we're going to get you guys to hype up the fans. It's one thing to throw towels, but Rich, I'm not in the business of doing average work. I'm in the business of doing whatever I can to really spice it up. So what we did was I bought a catfish from our guys in the kitchen.
Okay.
And we got a couple tall boys, and I told them, hey, I'm going to hold up the fish, and once the crowd loses it, I'm going to throw that fish down, and we're going to pass the beers out, and we're just going to crank those things like nobody's business. And honestly, I think it went better than anybody could have imagined.
So I guess a couple questions. First things first, where's the fish now, Taylor?
The fish is probably still in the suite. I made a new home. It's just stinking up the place.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's got to be a problem for Game 4 tonight, right?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, no, it's, man, I still kind of have a fishy smell over my hands, so.
Yeah, it'd take a while to wash that one off.
It's a double-edged sword when you're messing with a fish, Rich.
Okay, and it just does appear, so were you thinking of throwing it on the ice like it was the Joe and the Red Wings with an octopus? Were you thinking of doing that?
That was definitely the plan. See, me and Marcus were walking out there, and I was like, hey, if the net's low enough, I'm going to rip that thing and hope for the best. And we get out there, and Marcus looks at me and shakes his head. He goes, nah, buddy, you're not making it over that.
So the quarterback...
All right, holding it up then, boys. That's what we're doing.
The quarterback audibled is what you're saying?
Yeah, that's basically what he did.
In Omaha?
We all got shotgun formation.
Okay.
Held up the fish, and we took her down.
And it does look like that's not your first rodeo with a tall boy at a hockey game, Taylor. Would I be safe in that assumption?
Man, I hate to give it away, but I've enjoyed myself a couple beers from time to time. But I think I'm really lucky. I don't think I've ever lost a beer chug, and that thing went down smooth and fast.
Well, Chris Law, who you have met on many occasions here on the show, tomorrow is going to reprise or try to better his 40 chugging. Last year, we edited my 40-yard dash back-to-back, and he tried to chug an actual 40 and faster than me to run 40s and back-to-back. Couldn't keep it down.
How'd that go?
Couldn't keep it down.
Well, hold on, Taylor. I got it all the way down. I lost by about 3 seconds, and about 3 seconds later, 23 of the ounces maybe came back up.
He had to vacate.
What were you drinking there? Was that Steel Reserve?
It was a Mickey's.
Okay, strong. Strong. Hey, Rich, I don't know if you know, but you go down to State and Packard at those liquor stores, they got Mickey's and Steel Reserve. You get those things $1.25, no problem.
Wiedemann's?
Catch them on the right day, though. You gotta go when they're almost out of date, and you're like, hey, let me steal a couple of those bad boys, and they're in, man. You
know what I did, Taylor, and I'm going to admit to this in public for the first time when I was in Ann Arbor. What I did was I went into one of the local, probably Albertsons or something like that, and I noticed that there was a 6-pack, glass bottle 6-pack of root beer, okay, that did not have any labels around the top of the neck. So I got some beers that didn't have labels on the top of the neck and put them in the root beer spots.
Oh, look at you.
And got a 6 of beer for the cost of a 6 of root beer. And when you're a young student, that $5 meant a lot, Taylor.
Those $5 mean everything.
That's a cover charge at your next bar.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they mean everything. When I was in college, we had scholarship checks, and they're like, we get $12.50, and you think to yourself, man, $12.50, I am rich. We're living the dream. But then rent comes, and that's $700, and then utilities come, and that's another $100.
Boom.
And I have about $450 for the rest of the month to get groceries.
And now look at you, man.
It's tough living out there sometimes.
Now look at you, man. You're playing malarkey ball. You're bringing catfish to hockey games. Mariota is keeping you on the straight and narrow. Look at you, man. And
Yeah, man, it's been a fun time. Nashville is a blast. You guys got to come out here and hang out, and watch a game.
Well, are you going to Game 4 tonight? You going?
I can't, man. I cannot. I can't go tonight. I wish I could, but I think me and the boys are going to go down to one of the bars and watch the game together.
Okay, I like it. You're not bringing a fish to the bar, are you, Taylor?
You know what? I've actually heard if you bring a fish to the bar, you drink for free. So I'm going to have to look it up and see if that's true or not.
Wow. How is Mariota doing? How's he feeling, Taylor?
He's good, man. He's throwing. He's jogging and running around. I think he's going to be easily ready for the season. That guy. He's in here. He's first in here every single day and the last one out, getting treatment in between everything. He's a workhorse.
And how big is Corey Davis? The guys Steve Smith, part of our draft coverage, said he reminded him of Terrell Owens. Taylor,
I'll take that.
How big?
I'll take that.
How big is he?
Man, I haven't been around him too much. Those guys are kind of on their own program. Like they'll come out and run routes with us and stuff while we're doing sets, but I haven't had an opportunity to talk to him very much.
Okay, so the headline is Taylor Lewan frowns upon rookies. Is that what I should take that as right now?
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
Was that?
See, like when I came in the league, I had 10-year vets, 9, 8 guys. It was like a really old offensive line. I just don't see it. I don't see the reason to kind of haze these guys. I mean,
right.
I think the haircuts are hilarious, a couple pranks here and there, but I just want them to do well. If they do well, we're going to win games, and that's all that matters to me.
Corey Davis, Adoree Jackson, man, two ones added to the mix with you guys on that offensive line with another year together, and obviously you got DeMarco Murray, Derrick Henry behind you. I'm telling you, get ready for a full bandwagon preseason. Get ready for it,
man. Hopefully it goes into the whole season also, man. I'm excited. Just seeing how this town has rallied around the Predators and what they've been able to accomplish. If we were able to achieve something like that, I think this town is just going to go crazy. I don't know if it'll be able to handle itself.
Do you want to give me a guarantee? Come on, give me a guarantee.
I would never.
Come on.
I would never give you. I honestly thought I was going to go on this show and you were going to say, "Hey, guarantee me the Preds are going to win tonight." And I was like, "You never guarantee."
No. I'm not going to do that.
Then they lose. You know what I'm saying? Then we lose, and then our record's not the same. I like to sit here and just kind of play it.
Yeah.
And then win as many as possible.
No. I look, as much as I love hockey as the next, I'm gonna go higher here, Taylor. I need a guarantee. You say you're gonna you're gonna shut out J.J. Watt when he comes back.
Oh man, that just feel for him.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Rich.
Yeah.
I guarantee I'm going to work harder than all those guys, and hopefully it translates to the football field on Sunday.
Did you just tell me you're going to rise and grind, Taylor? Did you just tell me that?
Man, no. Yeah.
Did you
not in those words though. That's not how I talk. I'm not a fan of those cliche lines.
So we got you on one end, we got Conklin on another end, we got Corey Davis. Yep. So we got Michigan State, Western. Are there any Chippewas on the team there? Anybody from Wayne State maybe on the team? Are we?
I think so. I think we all got a whole bunch of just guys that are from Michigan. I think those guys are actually from Michigan.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
All right.
But I don't think the good thing, we don't have any Ohio State guys. Jack, I don't want to hurt any of your listeners, but Michigan State's a little irrelevant now. They're kind of going on the downslope. D'Antonio's really, little ambulance and stuff. So
got it.
So I'm not too worried about that. Ohio State, though, man, we had no guys on the team there, and I think that's going to be the reason for most of our successes.
I got you. Seriously though, I am. I'm going to do it right here. I'm going to do it right here on the show, Taylor. I'm picking the Titans to win the AFC South this year.
Oh. I love it, man. I love your attitude. And if I catch one show where you change that opinion,
it's not going to.
Heads will roll.
I'm consistent.
Heads will roll.
I'm consistent. Seriously, I'm going to do that right here.
Like now?
Yes,
okay.
Right here and now.
Okay.
Because I was choosing the Titans as one of my favorite drafts. We don't do draft grades on the NFL Network.
Rich,
we don't go
Andrew Luck on tomorrow's show.
No.
Just wanted to.
No. I'm just saying it's okay. It's all right. I like what the Titans. They were 8-8 last year. Came very close.
9-7.
9-7. They were 9-7 last year. Came very close. What were you last year, Taylor? What were you last year?
9-7.
Okay, you were 9-7 last year. I like what you've built. One thing I just love how Malarkey pounds his chest. Taylor, he's such a chest pounder. That guy.
What do you mean by chest pounder? There's some videos I haven't seen yet?
No. Come on. He's the one who gave you the catfish and tall boy idea. Let's be honest. Come on now. He lets his hair down. If he had hair, he'd let it down.
Oh, What's that?
If he had hair, he'd let it down, is what I'm saying. I'm allowed to say that
I
stuff.
don't know. Malarkey keeps it tight, man. He keeps it tight. He keeps it straight lace.
All right. When you coming
He
out
needs
to
a guy like me around to keep him easy.
When you coming out to Los Angeles? When do I see you again? When do you come out here?
I don't know, man. I got a baby due in June.
Oh,
so
congrats.
I'm here till January. But I've been talking to your producer, Ben, man. We play phone tag all the time. I'm willing to, next time I'm in L.A., which
Okay.
I'm pretty sure will be in the off season, I'm in. I want to come on the show. I want to do it again. We're doing beer chugs, all four of us.
Boy or a girl?
Girl.
Oh.
Wow. Awesome.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, it's great. Dude, my girl, I've got two boys, and they're like rhesus monkeys, okay? They just throw stuff all over the place. and then I've got a little girl who she could actually take the poop that my boys throw around, put it in between two pieces of bread and say, eat this, and I'd do it.
Oh, see, that's what I'm already worried about.
Oh, yeah.
This baby hasn't even come out yet, and she's already got me wrapped around her finger. It's going to be
Okay.
It's going to be a big deal. This is like the biggest thing you can ever do in your life, and I'm really excited. And I keep telling myself, like, don't be a bad dad, don't be a bad dad.
No, you won't.
But then you look, yeah, drug addicts and stuff that had raised kids and they did fine. So I feel like I can do this.
Dude, let me give you no.
Get this thing done.
I've got to give you a different reference point for any reflection or any sort of comparison. We'll work on that off the air. But congrats in advance,
no doubt.
brother. Congrats in advance. Congrats.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
We'll chat soon. There's Taylor Lewan.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
Isn't it amazing you can download an app with your thumbprint? You should download our app with your thumbprint.